Imagine yourself waking up to lush green rice paddies, strolling along pristine beaches at sunset, or watching Mount Batur in Bali put on a stunning sunrise show. These jaw-dropping sights aren't reserved for millionaires. Nope, you heard that right. You don't need a fortune to live your best life in this Indonesian paradise. So keep watching to discover how to explore Indonesia affordably. In this video, we will cover everything you need to know about traveling to Indonesia on a budget. From the best time to visit to tips and tricks to save money on accommodation, food, and activities, we've got you covered. Hello and welcome back to our channel, your ultimate travel companion. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or planning your first adventure, we're here to inspire and equip you with essential travel tips and hacks. Don't forget to subscribe to join our travel community. And let's embark on this incredible journey together. No. 1. Indonesia is part of the world's largest archipelago, with thousands of islands stretching between the Indian and Pacific Oceans. You'll find world-class surfing, gorgeous rainforest hikes, and full-of-flavor cuisine, but you don't need a fortune to experience any of it. If you choose a simple beach-bumming lifestyle, you can expect to spend around 1 million rupiah per week in Indonesia. Though that sounds like a lot, 1 million Rp currently equals around 62 United States dollars. So you'll be transformed into a millionaire the moment you arrive. To make the most of your budget, follow these tips. First, find the best season for budget travel in Indonesia. October to April is the rainy season in Bali and central Indonesia, and also the cheapest season to travel here. Unless you are going far off the beaten track, jungle trekking, or volcano climbing for example, this is often a lovely time to be in Indonesia. The rains are usually short and sharp, and interspersed with blissful sunny days. Avoid Christmas school holidays and New Year's though. Next, find affordable flights. Sign up to Jack's Flight Club for prompt updates about cheap flights to Jakarta or Bali. Within Indonesia, national carrier Garuda Indonesia, AirAsia, or Lion Air link all the other main islands. For a rough idea of flight prices, you can travel one way between Jakarta and Bali or Bali to Labuan Bajo for access to Komodo, starting around 812,902 Rp, 50 United States dollars. Explore Indonesia's diverse islands on a budget. Bali is substantially more expensive than neighboring Java, which is in turn slightly more expensive than Sumatra. But the sheer amount of competition vying for the tourist dollars means you can stay cheaply. In Bali, two people can spend around 325,160 Rp, 20 United States dollars a day, including a private room, meals, and scooter rental. Book the best value accommodations. You can find cost-effective accommodations throughout Indonesia. You'll probably want to book at least some in advance, of course. But if every dollar counts, consider booking just the first night or two, because the best deals in Hostel Pak Kuta, for example, are often found by asking around. Private hostel rooms are available from as low as 32,516 Rp, 2 United States dollars in some parts of Indonesia. It can often be more cost-effective to rent a long-term bungalow or villa through an apartment rental site than to pay for a nightly hotel room. A good air-conditioned double room in Bali will cost 130064 Rp, 8 United States dollars a night, breakfast included. But a self-catering bungalow in the central Ubud area with its own garden and kitchen might cost around 97,548 Rp, 6 United States dollars a night if you book a full month. Rent an inexpensive car or scooter. Public transportation in Indonesia is cheap but erratic, so most travelers opt to rent a vehicle. To keep costs at a minimum, consider renting long-term. Keep in mind though that driving here, especially in Bali with its swarms of motorbikes, is not for the faint-hearted. If you prefer not to drive yourself, you can hire a car and driver for around 487,741, 30 United States dollars per day. Save on local transportation with taxicab apps. Bluebird Taxis has 23,000 vehicles throughout Indonesia, and while convenient, they can be about twice the price of Grab, which merged with Uber in Asia before leaving home. Download the apps for Grab and Gojek, which claims to have 2 million motorbike taxis across Southeast Asia. These options mean you'll only pay local rates for transport, so no haggling every time you need to take a car or motorbike taxi. And no need for complex multilingual conversations trying to confirm destinations or give directions. Consider ferries, buses, and trains if you have enough time. Ferries connect some of the islands, and they're inexpensive, though erratic and time-consuming. Take the trip from Labuan Bajo to Bali. For example, the weekly ferry costs less than 325,160 Rp, 20 United States dollars. No. 2. Explore local foods. You can find cheap eats throughout Indonesia. While you might not encounter the same culinary variety as in Malaysia, Thailand, and Singapore, you can count on finding hearty local food at affordable prices. Unless you are in a tourist center, you can usually find a single plate meal, normally nasi goreng, fried rice, or mee goreng, fried noodles, for less than 16,258 Rp, $1 US. Because they are cooked on the spot, ingredients are usually fresh and delicious. The West Sumatran city of Padang has exported its fine gastronomic traditions, and you will find masak and Padang, literally Padang-style cooking, eateries in virtually every town throughout the country, typically in a buffet where you are given a plate of rice and then simply point to whatever extras you fancy. You can often grab a veritable feast for around 32,516 Rp, $2 US. Try to pick establishments that seem to have a constant turnaround of diners. Stay off the booze. The best way to keep costs low in Indonesia is simply to avoid alcohol. A bottle of Benteng, the standard local beer, is about 32,516 Rp, $2 US. A bottle of cheap wine starts at around 165 Rp, $10 US. And a bottle of imported gin or whiskey will likely set you back 47,741 Rp, $30 US or more. Those are supermarket prices. The figures will likely triple in a trendy bar. If you want to party without breaking the bank, look out for the ubiquitous 2-for-1 happy hour deals. Number 3. Remember to haggle. Haggling is a way of life in Indonesia and outside of big, fixed-price malls and supermarkets, you'll be expected to haggle for most things. Although many travelers are uncomfortable about bargaining for purchases, you'll soon find that a smile, a joke, and a couple of reliable stock phrases can transform a boring shopping trip into an opportunity to bond with local people. At its best, haggling turns a mere business transaction into something far more human. Bukan harga buol, not foreigner price, is good for a smile. Saya sudah bankrupt. I'm already bankrupt. Guarantees belly laughs. Remember though, you should only haggle toward establishing a fair price that is good for both parties. Some travelers pride themselves on their tough haggling skills, believing that a street vendor will always be making a profit regardless. This is not always true. Most storeholders will prefer to sell at a loss if it is the only way that they can feed their family that night. And there you have it, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and share it with your fellow adventurers. We would love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below with your own tips and experiences for exploring Indonesia on a budget. Remember to subscribe to join our travel community. Safe and happy travels, everyone!